This is a video tutorial for the Happy Days folded fabric Christmas tree, and this is how you make it. And this is what you'll need: fabric squares for the outer, and you'll need 2 of each size, nice piece of ribbon and 5 buttons to decorate. And this is how we make it. Take your first pair of squares and place right sides together. As you can see, I've added interfacing to the back of one of my pieces. Line up all the sides and edges and add some clips. I've added a few clips, and I've also left my gap sign there to remind me to leave a gap when I'm sewing, and I'm going to start at the end of the gap sign, and I'm going to sew to the corner and stop, then back up and stop, along and stop, down to the bottom and stop at the other side of my gap sign. I'm using a 1/4 inch seam allowance throughout. I've sewn all the way around using a 1/4 inch seam allowance, and I've remembered to leave a gap, and I've also snipped each of the corners for a nicer finish when we turn it. And I'm now going to turn it the right way through the gap I left. I've turned it the right way out, and I've pushed out the seams and I've pressed it, and I've tucked in the gap and pressed again. Ensure that you get nice sharp points on each of your corners. And now I'm going to take it over the sewing machine, and I'm going to top stitch all the way around, and this will automatically close up the gap we left. You could use your fancy stitch here if you wish. I've top stitched all the way around. I pressed it, and now I'm going to repeat the whole process again for the other pairs of squares. I've top stitched around all 5 pairs of squares, and now we're going to construct the tree. This is how our tree will finish up, and to start that we're going to start with the smallest one. Taking your top square, fold and press, and as you can see I haven't folded it completely in half. I've folded it and I've ensured that this side and this side are parallel. Now take your next square up and place your first one on top, and ensure that this edge and this edge line up as they do on this one that's already made, and then pop some pins in. I've ensured that my edges all line up, and I've added a couple of pins, and now I'm going to take it over to the sewing machine and very carefully sew along, joining the 2 squares together. I've carefully sewn across, and I've used my heat erasable pen and a ruler, and I've drawn a line through the points. This is a heat erasable pen, so the lines will rub off with your iron, and this will help us as we go along, keeping everything in line, and also where we're going to put the button, and I'm going to put the button on next. I'll place my button on that line in the centre of my little triangle, and now I'm going to go and sew it on. I've sewn my button on, and now using this centre line that we drew, bring this point up to this edge. as I'm doing, and press. I've popped a couple of pins in, and now using this centre line again, take your ruler and your heat erasable pen and draw your line. And as I did before, I'm going to attach my button in the centre of my triangle on the line. Next, take your third square and place the 2 squares that you've done already on top, and once again ensure that this line and this line of the edge all line up and pin into place. I've lined up my edges, I'll pop some pins in, and now I'm going to sew across as we did before. I've sewn across and I've continued my centre line all the way down, and I've drawn the line with my heat erasable pen. Next, take this point and bring it up using that line as a guide and place it right on the edge and then press. As before, I've carried on my centre line. This is just so we know where to put the button. I'll place my button as before in the centre of the triangle using the line as a guide, and now as before I'm going to sew it on. I've sewn my button on, and now I'm going to repeat the same method for the other 2. I've added the final 2 sections, and all that's left is to add the ribbon. Take your ribbon and cross it over and add a halting stitch. Place the ribbon at the top point of your tree and then add another little button just to cover your stitches and sew into place. I've added my button and my ribbon, and that's your Happy Days folded fabric Christmas tree all finished.